Welcome to the channel, folks. Clunkers and Classics, where we are restoring and getting on the road both these El Caminos. My Facebook memories just came up on this car. 9 years ago I bought it. Yesterday, been 9 years and 1 day. Yeah, it's been sitting around far too long. We need to put her on the road. But I went over it in previous videos of why and what we're going to do to it. Still working on it. We'll be working on both these, but the main deal is to get this one all fixed up. This is the main focus of the channel, is restoring this one back, because it needs so much more work than the 82. Okay, so if you missed last video, man, I think it was the best one so far as visuals. I still got to put a screw in the back of this, but recovered bucket seats, man, they look good. I went over the whole process on one of them, and then I time-lapsed the other one, so you can see everything. I think the time-lapse was about 7 minutes, and but it really took about 2 hours. But 7 minutes fast motion, and it was done. So you can watch that. We're going to do a little bit more interior work on this. I'm going to go ahead and paint this at least. Got it all mounted. I got to put the little covers on the tracks. I got all them factory ones putting on there. Okay, but the focus on this episode is we got to do something with these door panels. They're just awful. All the plastic is deteriorated. You could sand it. This is hard plastic from here down. Well, look, there's a big chunk missing there. That could be from the door hanging. I'm not sure. Well, I don't think it's hanging. Something happened anyway. It's just awful. Now, you could probably sand these down and paint them, but they wouldn't really look that good. That's what I did with this. It actually doesn't look bad. I only put 2 coats on there. This hard plastic was just like this. It was all deteriorated. It probably wouldn't look too bad if you put about 10 coats on there. Or I was thinking you could put some of the paintable truck coating texture on there. This will have to be painted. This is just your soft vinyl. Okay, now that's the bottom. These are 2-piece door panels. Okay, I believe this top comes off first, and then the bottom. The bottom unclips. Got plastic clips that clip in there. Okay, so the top part, I don't know. I'm going to try to buy some chrome tape or aluminum tape to do this chrome, but I don't see how you can get them wrinkles out of there. We're going to do something, and I'm not sure whether you can take them off from the back or not. We'll find out here in a minute. This moldy stuff here, we could probably wash out pretty good. It's all wrinkled here, like the backing of it's kind of like cardboard. So it got wet in here from the weather stripping, from the water coming in, I guess. Wrinkled it all up. We're going to see if we can flatten that out. So new door panels, there's a company that makes them. I believe it's a 1-piece plastic type thing. $395. It doesn't have no chrome on it. Nothing like that. No carpet, no chrome. 395 bucks. So you're looking at 800 bucks, and it's just black. So you'd have to paint it, spend 50 bucks on paint. $395 each. So that's 800 bucks. Totally out of the question, especially since it ain't gonna look factory. Okay, so and then there's some people selling stuff, but they want a couple of $100, and most of the colors were off, like maroon or blue or something, no black or tan. Okay, so what can you do? I kept looking and looking on eBay, and there's a company that makes half this bottom half. Okay, you got to reuse this, but that's okay. These are actually pretty expensive if you have to buy them. I forget how much, but so anyway, from here down, one molded plastic piece, 72 bucks for both sides. The only thing is, they're made for, they call the music lover, and they got 2 big holes for 2 round speakers, so they're custom. Okay, I'll show them here to you, and then we'll go ahead and take this panel off. Now, see, the door isn't really hanging, so I don't know what caused that bottom piece to break. Okay, so here they are. Now there's a whole bunch of sellers selling these. Probably at least 10, 20 different sellers selling this piece. It, you know, they're made in China. It says something to the USA. Made, I don't know, but then it says made in China right there. Okay, so this is it here. Let's just bring it out. Let's just bring it out and check it. Okay. Oh, that's the other side. Okay. These. Okay. That's actually for, it goes up front here. Okay, then they give you this cover. I thought at least some of the ads were that these were carpeted, but this one isn't. Because apparently you mount it 3 screws here. Now here's the problem. I love them. They look great and everything, but the hardware was missing. You can see where the screws go. There's a couple of screws and clips. There's a picture of the hardware on the auction, so that's what I looked at. And so I know what's missing. 8 screws and a couple of clips. But you can tell where they go, and the instructions were missing. I told the seller. I think these 3 are screws too. So once you screw that on there, see, these are Velcro. There's special deals that go in here, so you Velcro that on there. And then if you ever want to take the door panel off, you just unstick it. Well, those are missing too. See, so I wrote back the seller and said, listen, you're missing the hardware and instructions. Well, they sent me a picture of the instructions, which are simple, but I need the hardware. Well, can you send us a picture of the numbers on the box and a picture of what you're missing and a picture of the item itself? So I sent all that. Well, we notified the company, because they're just like a drop shipper, I guess. And we told them about the problem. Will $5 help? Can you buy the hardware locally? And I said no. I said I buy the screws locally, but so they offered $5 back. But I said, no, I'll probably just give them a negative feedback because, you know, what are they going to do? You know, ask the company to send them the hardware. So anyway, guys, that's it there. Okay, I like the look of them. I think the speakers will be pretty cool because I don't believe these speakers here work. Anyway, they might. I'm going to recheck them. But should I put them on this car or the black 82? So let's go look at it, because the interior is like perfect compared to that one. Don't know how that got so deteriorated. Okay. How good you can see here. Man, that sun is 9 o'clock in the morning. It's blazing. Weather hasn't let up here, guys. It's in the mid-90s every day. Had a few days in the 80s, but okay. Really nice. No deterioration. It's a little dirty. Nice carpet, although I think the sun, I can't really tell. The sun might have faded some of it, because it did fade some of this back here. But overall not bad, but I think it's a lot lighter. See, there's a little, oh, you know what? Somebody's repainted this. So what I'm thinking, yeah, maybe I repainted it 9 years ago. I could probably, we could repaint that. So I'm thinking whether I should use these on the 78 and put those custom ones on this car. Because this car, I don't care about being customized. The white 78, I'm trying to get it pretty much factory. Pretty much factory wise, because most likely I'll be selling it. Yeah, I don't know. I may have repainted these. Oh yeah, see, there's some. It's been so long, guys. 9 years. I know I redid the headliner. Didn't do the sun visors though. We'll get to that in this car. But I redid the headliner in this one. Same in the other one. I don't believe I put in. I think this is the original carpet. So anyway, I think that might be the plan. So I don't want to do the whole door panels, because this is not factory to that, but the bottom would be. And we could put a couple of coats of the camel paint on there. So I think I'll do that, because I'm most likely going to keep this one. So yeah, the extra speakers in there. So anyway, $72 shipped, tax, everything, and okay, so it takes, I forget what it was, 5 1/4 speakers, 5 1/4 inch, and there they are here. These were, yeah, 5 1/4. These were about $50 for both of them. So we got 4 of them, 2 for each side. You can get more expensive ones. Some of them are like 1,000 watts, but I think these will be good enough. Mainly because I'm going to leave the factory radio in that one, mainly because it's got the CB to it. So the controls and everything on the radio, it probably doesn't sound that great. I haven't really got the speakers hooked up in this yet. I just put 1 speaker on there to test it a while back. The sound comes out of it. I haven't hooked up all 4. I got it wired so I can put 2 speakers in the back, and that's probably all I'll do, because I don't remember hearing the front speakers working. not going to replace them. That's what I was going to use these for. Use these for the front speakers instead. I check out, and I know I got a new stereo in the black 82 that works pretty good. Again, I got speakers hooked up to the back, but they're not in boxes or mounted, and I can't remember the front ones work and the black one either. One's on the dash. But anyway, we're going to get the door panels on. We're going to get the speakers hooked up. I may leave this black if it's going in the black El Camino. Video isn't over yet. I could change my mind and put these in the 78, but let me check out both stereos and speakers and sound and everything. Okay, so I think that's a pretty good deal. 72 bucks. Okay, yeah, you could leave them black, or these damn cats. Get. Leave them black or paint them color of your car. And I got some of the camel. Come on, get out of here. Get. Oh, right here. You could paint it this, but problem is, bucks a can. You don't really want to waste it. I got the new windshield washer reservoir and radiator coolant reservoir. We'll do that later. This video's on these. Okay, so I'm going to take them off, the old ones off, and put these on, but realistically they're going to be staying off for we're going to replace all these moldings here, door handles, door locks, all that's got to come off, and you got to have the door panel off to do that. But just for the visual effect of it, we're going to mount them panels on, whether it be from that one or the new ones. Okay, so let's take this panel off. They got it taken off and washed, and try to fix all this stuff anyway, and see if we can take off this chrome. Okay, so just take the clip off the window winder, and 2 Phillips there, and then I believe once that comes out, there's a couple of big screws here, and then the rest of them are just clips, and then you just pull the bottom half off, and I'll bet you there's going to be a mouse house in both these. I think it was the driver's side, there was a bunch of stuff falling out, so we have to clean all that off. It's probably got the insulation and the barrier and stuff in there. All that's going to be just, and we're going to clean her all out, see what's in there. Okay, so let me take that off and I'll be back. We'll show the progress of it. Okay guys, gotta remind myself I need to buy a pair of them door locks. So you take this off, the 2 screws for this, and then once you get those 2 screws out, you pull it this way, because see, they slide in there and there. They slide into this and this. Okay, once you take them out, then you take out these 2 big ones. These are the ones that hold the handle so the door panel doesn't come flying apart when you close the door. You can see all the crap from the mice stuff. Okay, there may be, yeah, there's a clip right here, which is probably, yeah, just bust off in the cardboard. There's one here, there's one there. I don't know if you could see that right there. I do this one-handed. Now I can feel the cardboard disintegrating. Let me grab this with both hands. Be right back. Okay guys, you can see the clip clips there. That one stayed in. The insulation's all gone. Dirt dauber. And then here's where all the cardboard deterioration is right here. We'll see what we can do about that. Okay, then this one should just be clips. Let me see if I can. Yep, see the clips in there. Let me get them off there without breaking them. I just ordered, I can't believe how expensive this weather stripping has got. This roof rail here, most of them are about 150 bucks. I think I can get them for about 100, but even 100's too much. I remember a few years ago they used to be like 48, 38 bucks. They kind of still are for Chevelles and older Chevelles, but for some reason these El Caminos are double the price. Okay, so you want 100 and something for this, 100 and something for the door. Belt moldings, I didn't look them up, but I think they're about 70, 80 bucks. These are this here. Okay, I think that's about all I was going to order. And then this is the inner one. These are usually pretty good, inner belt moldings. Okay, but they're stapled on there. They're a pain in the ass. Probably reuse that. So anyway, on eBay they have these sellers directly from China. It says, and they take like at least, it says expect at least minimum 12 business days for it to get there instead of, you know, 2 or 3. It's most advertised for. All that stuff. Anyway, it was $130 for everything. And I don't usually order from them because it's kind of, you know, sketchy. So anyway, the pair of roof rail moldings, the pair of door moldings, or weather strip moldings, inner and outer belt moldings, even this side, which is going to be a pain in the ass. I think you got to, as I got that out, I think you got to take that window out to get this in there. Them, plus it said something about tailgate. I guess it's this tailgate rubber. It's like 139 bucks, I think, for everything. Don't know how good it is or anything, but it'll look good for a while, I guess. But yeah, if you were to buy it separately, it'd be, you know, 300-400 bucks probably. So anyway, we'll see how that comes out. Okay, so there's just these plastic clips right here. I'm gonna take them off, slide it past the handle, and let me get that off, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, there it is. Try to save these clips. Reuse them, but you can buy them pretty cheap. Not as bad as I thought. There's dirt daubers in there, some leaves, but I thought that this come with thick insulation. I figured that'd be all torn up. Okay, yeah, see, this one here broke, but that's all right. See, the new ones screw in. They don't use these clips, so you're actually going to have a bunch of extra clips that you can use for the top. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I got the new one set up. Slide it over the door handle there, and like I said, this one just screws in instead of clips in. Okay, let's see. Oh, they actually do line up to the holes there, so you can reuse them two screws. It's 2 big screws, I believe. Yeah. Yep, they line right up. That one and that one. So there's your guide to mount it. Now we'll check the speakers out and make sure we don't have to cut open any holes. That's why I'm thinking of using a factory door panel on this one. The other, I don't really want to tear this up. Okay, so let's go ahead and take the door panel off the black one. I'll be back. Okay guys, I took out the speakers from the box. They even give you speaker wires, screws, clips. Okay, so this is the cover for it. So let's see, it's right on the edge. Screw holes are right on the edge of this. So I don't think you even have to drill holes. Just center it up. So we don't know how deep that is, whether it's going to hit the door or not. So I guess mount it in this way. I was going to mount it in through the back, but I guess through the front would probably be better. So let me go ahead and mount these speakers, and then we'll see how much clearance we have at the back. Okay, so yeah, let me get that done. I'll be right back. Guys, mounted the speakers in. They fit pretty good. It sticks out just a hair. Can you see in there? You could probably just knock that in with a hammer, because it's not, I don't know, it's about a 1/2 inch. Oh, I'd have to line up where them screw holes go, but over this way just a hair. Yeah, it sticks out, yeah, maybe close to 1 inch on the bottom. So you could either knock them in with a hammer or just cut out a little section, but I don't think we'll be using them on this car. Be using them on the other one. But anyway, yeah, I think it'd look pretty good. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to check, was that chrome. See, sometimes these stuff on the door panels, they'll have little clips where you can clip them and take them off. You can see this chrome here. There's nothing there. I could try peeling this off and see what's underneath there. The chrome's right here. Oh, there's some foam under there. I don't know. I don't know if I can get that off or what. And you can't really sand it smooth because, see, it's all rough. You can feel it with your finger. But anyway, we need to do something over here with this cardboard. I don't have an iron, or else you could probably soak it with water and iron it flat or something. But yeah, I need to get that dirt dauber off there. Yeah, if we could flatten this out a little bit, make it look better. I don't know about replacing this cardboard. Cut out a section and tape in a section. Anyway, I'll figure out what I want to do with it. See, it's just kind of warped. It's all warped. Okay, yeah, okay, well, let me take the panel off the black one. I'll be back. Okay, guys, took the door panel off this one. Yeah, see, this one has the insulation and the backing thing on it. See, I did have them off before. I put some tape to hold it up. Why the other one doesn't have it, I don't know. And yeah, I must have painted this. As you can see, it is the same camel color underneath, but it looks in better shape. So what we can do is scuff this one down. Well, you can see some scratches, and I don't know, maybe that's overspray of the paint. Anyway, we can just camel the whole thing, carpet all this stuff, and put this one. And see, this also had the little deal on it. The other one didn't. So yeah, let's take this and clean it up, and then we're going to reuse this one top panel. I'm going to see if I can buy, see, that's the other thing, the 78 doesn't have these pull handles. See, did I paint? Yeah, I think I painted this one too. So we're going to use this on this car, and then the custom one. And then we'll go ahead and take this and scuff it up and paint it. Okay, I'll be back. Okay guys, I had to cut away the insulation and paper right here. Okay, these are where the speakers were hitting. I was thinking you could probably get some skinnier, I didn't think about it, but some skinnier slimline speakers that wouldn't stick out that far. But it's no big deal. I'm just going to take a cutting wheel and just cut a little section out. I did have front speakers hooked up. The rear speakers are back here. I need to put some boxes and find a place to put them. Same with the white one, but I got a speaker up here somewhere and the other side. I guess that's a wire to it. This one does have the plastic. There's a hole there with a plastic cover for, you know, if in case it was power windows. So I can just stick a little hole through there for the speaker wire. Oh, same on the other side right there. So I just stick a little hole through there and run the speaker wire from there to there. I think it's to this one here. I'll take this cover off. But yeah, if we can get the clearance here, make it fit, we'll go ahead and screw it in there. Okay, I'll be back. Okay guys, I got door panels off that one, off this one. Again, this one didn't have any insulation. These are the little deals that hold it on. So somebody's been in here before and just took all that stuff off and didn't put it back on. Threw it in the trash as usual. Okay, the only problem is this little thing for the remote mirror is all kind of bubbly and crusty. And I didn't notice till now that this mirror is busted. So I'm gonna have to take the one off the gold 77 Malibu. Anyway. Okay, here's the bottom door panels off the black one, which we're putting on the white one. I guess I did paint them 9 years ago. I sanded it all down. Most of this come out, so I think it'll look pretty good. I got 3/4 of a can left. We're gonna see if we can paint that one, this one, and these 4 armrests. Yeah, you can see, I don't know what brand this was, but you can see some of it didn't stick. But that's what I had to do the other one. So I'm going to take my DA sander here with 180 grit, then some hand sandpaper. See, like right here. Clean all that up. It's 100 times better than these ones here. You know how nasty these are. These would never sand out smooth. I don't know if I mentioned, I got all the speakers in these. Now what I didn't notice till now, see, these bottom ones have a steel, piece of steel that is kind of plastic melted in there. These don't have that. There's nowhere to put it. See? So, I don't know if it's really necessary or... Get out of here, cat. Get! Or it'll go down farther. I'll have to see if this is the same width. It's kind of heavy with 2 speakers in there. Okay, so yeah, I got that to deal with. I don't know if I have to put them on there or not. Still trying to figure out what to do with these two. This is the driver's side here. It's pretty warped and everything right at that same end. I'm going to Lowe's tomorrow. I'm going to get a roll of this aluminum tape stuff. But yeah, you can really feel the indentations there. Nowhere to take it off on the back. I wish I could get some of this cardboard stuff and I would just take it all off and then re-glue this on there. But, and I wish I had something flat. Even though that's not really flat as it is, it's kind of bulged out. It's supposed to be bulged out at the top. But we're going to take the pressure washer to this anyway. Get all this wet and maybe put something on there and see if it'll stay flat. I don't know. I don't have too many flat spaces around here to lay it on. But we'll try something there tomorrow. It's starting to get dark. We will... get this sanded and get all this stuff painted. I'll wash these up, wipe these down. Well, I'll probably sand these ones since they've been painted. And wipe this down with some paint thinner. Get all that crud off of there. Okay, well, I'll be back when I get ready to spray all this stuff. Okay, guys. I'm going to spray a little Bulldog adhesion promoter. And don't take much, just a little squirt. I know somebody said that the trim paint already has this stuff built into it, but I don't know, whatever this light color I put on there 9 years ago, it didn't adhere that good. But like I said, I don't know what the hell it was. What brand. Okay, so we're using the SEM Camel 15173. Hopefully I have enough to do it all. It should be able to. See how it covers. Well, let's do these first. I know I'm going to have to order more because I got to do that dash eventually. Yeah, it'd be better if it was standing up, but little mosquito in there. Okay guys, let me put a few coats on it. I will be back. Okay guys, I got 3 coats on there. Tried to spray this carpet, but it wasn't covering very good. I'm going to buy some more for the dash. We can probably put another coat on it once it's on the car, because it's going to cost, it's going to take 3 or 4 days to get here. Well, we'll put it together as best we can anyway. We're definitely going to get the these ones on the black one. I went ahead and drilled out that hole for the remote mirror right there. Got that on. Wired the speakers. This weather strip type thing. I had to put it on with duct tape. I'm gonna the white 78 didn't have any of that. Didn't have the insulation. Didn't have this or nothing. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this back on the black one. And I don't know what to do about this metal strip, but we'll do something. And then tomorrow we'll put the 82 black one together and wire up the speakers and be done with that. Then we just got to worry about these top panels for the white one. So anyway, I'll be back. Okay guys, next morning. Yeah, it needs a couple of more coats, but I don't have any. We're gonna go ahead and mount them anyway, like I said before. Okay, I'm going to take a little die grinder and grind that plastic off these mounts and see how we can mount them on the new ones. Now what that's for is just for the top cover to slide down in there. Yeah, it slides over top these two holes here, but I don't know how I don't want to use a whole bunch of JB weld to attach this to the new ones. I don't know if silicone will hold, but anyway, let me figure that out and I'll be back. Okay guys, I took out those steel deals, put a little JB weld, just a little dab on these here, and then some seam sealer over top. Put a little dabs of seam sealer, help hold this weather stripping on there. I had to cut out this whole middle because it was too it was sticking out too far because of these indentations. So I just tried to keep it even gap all the way across, or close to an even gap. I mean, okay, still got to do that one. I put the lower door panel on this one here. Cleaned out all the crap inside the door. So it looks pretty good. I think it'll just need another coat or two, especially on this carpet. It looks more orangey. But overall, it's pretty good. 100 times better than the old one. Yeah, so you can mount that. And then, like I said, we'll do something with the tops. But it's got to stay off because until after it's painted, because we got to get at the door lock, door handle, like I said, the belt moldings, all that crap. And I'll show you on the other side here. Like I said, this is supposed to have insulation on it. That's what these clips here are for. Found out why they took it apart. I guess this door handle broke. These aren't the right bolts, and it says China right there. So they had to replace this door handle. And whoever did just took all that insulation, the paper barrier, whatever you call it, and just threw it away. Yeah, so I just cleaned out this one. There was a mouse house right in this corner. This is the old belt molding stuff, all that. So, you know, make sure you clean all that crap out, especially, and if you're up north, northern car, it's rusty. Make sure you put some Pour 15 or rust treatment along the bottom of that door. Okay, so I'm going to put the door panel bottom one on this one too. We got to put in the remote mirror deal. And then we'll get on with the door panels on the black one. Okay, I'll be back. Okay guys, there it is for the most part. I put the two main big screws in there to attach it, and then it has spots for, it doesn't have any here, but it needs one right in there. And then it's supposed to have screws there, there, and there, there, and there. But I haven't put them in yet because I need a real long 1/8 drill bit. And I was going to go down to Lowe's today and get some supplies, but I didn't. Anyway, wired the speakers up. They sound good. I used some fuel, 5/16 fuel line here, from here into here, and I had it wired up. I had this little cheap speaker underneath the dash, so that's up underneath this cover here, which a 78 doesn't have. I don't know if 78 has this cover or not, but might have to try to look for that. Anyway, that's up there. This is for other stuff. That's for the temperature gauge. Okay, so yeah, I don't have those Velcro things to put the cover on, so I don't know if I'll just bypass that and put a screw there and here or something. That way I can just silicone that cover on there. Let me know if I should paint it like this with camel, or just leave it black. Okay, so I'm about to do the other side, and I'll show you what I've done on that side. Had to cut out these two pieces of metal here for the speakers so they don't hit. They just stick in just like about an inch. So I just kind of cut that away. I had to take the kick panel off. This side here is the computer. Okay, of course it's not hooked up. It's got the old engine in it. An old engine in it. So yeah, once you get it, the 78 doesn't have anything like this, no computer or nothing. So yeah, once you get into the 80s, these G bodies especially, well, all of them really, the Impalas and crap, Camaros, they're just full of electronic crap, vacuum crap, emissions, smog, bullshit stuff. And yeah, it's a real mess. It's best to take all that stuff off and disconnect everything. But you know, if you're in California or you got a purist buyer, he wants all that stuff on there, I'd take it all off. That's why I don't care about this car being factory, because okay, so had to take that kick panel off because I got to get the speaker in through these. I showed you them, the plastic holes. I heated up, I don't think I have it here, it's like a big rod, and I heated the end up and just pushed it through, and it's right at the perfect distance for the fuel line to run the speaker line through. So that's what I'm fixing to do on this one. Here's the panel for it. So yeah, just line up these two screws here, wire the speakers in, and then I can start on putting the rest of it. So yeah, anyway, just wanted to show you all that. And this has a little cover too under there. I don't know if the 78 is supposed to have that either. There's a lot of differences between this 78 and 82. Okay, well, that's as far as I got. Another dirt dauber. Been pulling dirt daubers and spider webs and wasp nests. Here's a wasp nest here. That's what you get for letting them sit up. Okay, so yeah, anyway, that's the procedure of putting all that on there. Yeah, then we'll put on the top cover. Okay, well, I'll be back when I get this done. Okay guys, I got these door panels done, but I siliconed the bottom panels on there. I got some tape, so we'll come back when that's dry. Hopefully it's dry. This plastic types, same stuff, so they just give you a tube of silicone to put that on. We're gonna glue that on later on, not in this video. Okay, so we'll let that dry. I got my power washer ready. We're going to clean these door panels up and scrub them with soap. I don't know how much. Probably most of it's going to come off like this, but oh yeah. But they're faded. You can see the fade from the sun, camel color. I ordered 2 more cans. We're just waiting on them to get here. Power wash that chrome, see if I can get it off. But what we're going to do is saturate the back, which is that cardboard type stuff. Flip it over, saturate it with water, and put some cinder blocks on it, and then let it dry. It's like 95 degrees out today, so it should dry by the end of the day, and then we'll see where we're at with that, see if it flattens out. These are the factory floor mats, but I'm probably not going to use them, but I clean them up at least. Okay, and then this is the cover divider for the back, where the cubby hole and spare is. You can see the little clip. There's 2 of them missing here. Well, they're not, I got them, but they just ripped off, so deteriorated. Little clips. We'll clean it up, and I don't know whether I could patch those clips on there and reuse this. I can't find anybody that sells them. But anyway, that's what I'm gonna do, guys. I'll be back later. Hey guys, put a cinder block on the edges that were wrinkled up, all warped. So we'll see what happens when it dries. About as clean as I can get that. The mats, same thing, but the mats are all, they're no good. They're all busted up, and this one here is pretty bad. But I'll just keep them for, if the buyer wants the original mats, there they are. Okay, so I'm gonna come out here later after all this is dried up, and we'll see what we can do about them door panels. Put them on there, see how they look. Okay, I'll be back.
The game. Thursday night football. It's on Prime. Restrictions apply. See Amazon.com/watchtnl for details.
Okay, guys. They work. Sounds pretty good. Okay, so that's it. Yeah, there's siliconed on there. I didn't have enough carpet left over from the 78 to cover this. I don't know. It would probably look pretty good, kind of, you know, tan, and tan. And then this door panel would match the black dash. The only thing that doesn't match is this factory dark brown deal here. This brown here. But yeah, when I do the dash video on 78, I'm gonna go ahead and glue this down, so that'll kind of be 2 things all in one video. But yeah, anyway, I think door panels look pretty damn good. But yeah, let me know whether I think I should paint that. Probably some of this other stuff needs to be painted too, but I kind of left this hanging there because I want to vacuum up this stuff. I got a water temperature gauge adapter thing there to hook the water temp up. And then I want to do mount them speaker boxes in there somehow. Yeah, you can see how this snaps on. That snap's busted on the 78. I think 2 snaps on the top are broke. Then they're supposed to Velcro. See right here, supposed to Velcro right into there. But I don't know if it shrunk a little bit or what. But anyway, guys, yeah, tell me what you think. Okay, this stuff's still not dry. When it was 95 and sunny, when I stopped earlier, all of a sudden it went cloudy. So this stuff is not dry yet. Usually it only take about an hour or so to dry. So I'm not quite sure about this cardboard. It probably is dry, but I was gonna let it sit on there. We have to paint that anyway. Plus it has to stay off to put the mirror on, take the door handle, door lock, change them over, all that stuff, belt moldings. It's got to stay off anyway. So I think I'll end the video on that. It was mainly for them new door panels, see what they look like. I think they turned out pretty good. Too bad I got to give them a negative feedback for not supplying the mounting hardware, but I'll put in there mounting hardware not included, but I like the product. Okay, I bought some chrome tape. See, this I already showed you. I'd have to see, you know, I think it's going to be like that seat. I think it's stapled to this foam. See, there's 2 sets of foam here. One on the vinyl, then this. And it's attached to that somehow. Whereas this one here it's loose. See this? Got a little, yeah, it's got a little track. But anyway, it needs a little bit of glue or something to stay on there. But anyway, it's not like that one. So, at least I don't think it is. No. But anyway, I'll mess with it. I'll see if I can sand these gouges out of it and put some chrome tape, and then once the paint comes in a few days, we'll paint it a couple of, you can see the different colors here. We'll paint it up, put another coat or 2 on this. But I think these turned out really good. Let me know what you think on that. So anyway, guys, I think we'll leave it at that, this video. Next video or 2, we'll get them on there. But the main thing is those. Okay, I got a bunch of stuff ordered. We'll go over some of this stuff later on another video, because this one I know is getting long. We got a whole bunch of stuff going on this one and that one. There's brakes, freeze plugs, just so much stuff. Okay, guys, well, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that stuff, and we'll see y'all next video. Thanks everybody for watching.